Michelle will be coming back soon to the world of human beings with Colette. Colette we raved about Ty Moore several years ago, but
ready to go now at 140 pounds. From Wilson High School, District 11, Brett Werkheiser, coached by Tom Heilman. And his opponent with the green ankle bands from Lewisburg High School, District 4, coached by Wade Fatul, senior Mark Petrus. And Mark Stevenson of Doylestown is the official.
And the chief himself is the assistant referee, John Osage. Dr. John. This will be a good bout. Both men are aggressive, tough, they grind. I would think that this will be a bout where there'll be some good shots.
Wilson in Wilsonboro next to Easton High School. I'll get into that battle again. From District 11, 11th grade, Brett Werkheiser.
Back up.
Wilson coach Tom Heilman and his assistant on the screen.
I'm always impressed by the fact that some of these coaches look like they could still go, and they do every day. It's the most unique relationship that there is in sport. The wrestler and the coach are actually competitors on a daily basis.
Werkheiser in on that leg. Has to bring his opponent to the mat, but nice move by Lewisburg's Mark Petrus.
Petrus is an excellent wrestler. I was very impressed by him in the preliminary rounds, and Werkheiser has been a bear. 13-2 and 2 falls.
His brother was champ last year, Werkheiser. Kyle. As Brett sets the takedown. He's a junior.
Neutral.
Now in on a leg this time as Petrus tries to bring his man to the mat.
Trying to go for a back heel and gains in this, gets away from the situation. Still 2-1. 14 seconds left, first period. Brett Werkheiser from District 11.
Wade Fatul, Lewisburg head coach, and his assistant.
Werkheiser in, but the period should end before any score comes.
And that's the way it does end, a 2-1 lead for Brett Werkheiser of Wilson High School.
It's interesting to watch the interplay between the officials. The assistant referee, as you know, has only recommendatory power. He cannot change a ruling. He can only talk. And Larry, there's the takedown.
Just drives right in, and like a football tackle, just come up on top, get that deuce.
The assistant referee's position is to, and you see John Osage as you will, stay on the side of the mat, be out of the way, and watch, be in position to help with count or difficult situations. To be asked for opinions and advice. Excellent system.
Werkheiser on top, maintaining control. Excuse me, Petrus on top, maintaining control.
This is one of his real strengths that I've observed, is that Petrus is an excellent rider. He has a fine sense of wrist control, keeps his hips out balanced away, and he comes right off his feet. So he has good weight perspective.
Set.
But again, I call your attention to the fact that 38-second fall, a 155 fall, and a 13-2 decision in the semis. Can Werkheiser work? 2-1 right now. Petrus grinding the clock down. We're almost down to 1 minute and 15 seconds. As he's now trying to get a Turk. He's got the Turk in.
Let's go. Work for the pin, Top. Work for the pin.
A Turk and a power half. Maybe looking to get 2 legs in. Go.
As we're coming up on 1 minute remaining, second period. Werkheiser's brother won the state championship last year at 160. Kyle, who was upset, I believe, in the quarterfinal round by Jason Peters, who's in the finals against Mike Scott. Peters from Hershey.
Top. Yes.
You're seeing the coaching at Lewisburg by Fatul. You're going to see legs.
Werkheiser trying to get around, gain a reversal, but hasn't been able to get anything.
Petrus doesn't have much. He's just keeping that. He's keeping that leg in a position to Turk, and he's looking for either the bar or to take the arm through. He's a little vulnerable right now. His hips are low.
And we're to shift off that left leg. He'll be in business. And cut scissor through, but he hasn't been able to. Now he's got it out.
2 points.
And there's the reversal. 4-1 the score with 15 seconds left, second period.
Move up, Top, move up.
Backfield trip coming up. And we could end up in this position at the buzzer.
And the period ends, and it's a 4-1 lead for Brett Werkheiser of Wilson High School.
Wilson High School
Green chooses down.
in Wilson Borough, next to Easton High. I get into that all the time, which is in Palmer Township.
There you can see the computer age that has reached the high school championships, providing instant updates to the press.
Okay, Top.
I know I was interested in the last move. As Petrus went down and went to turn in, you noticed he was underhooking on that outside arm as we get one here.
It's only a takedown away from tying it up for Petrus. The senior, coached by Wade Fatul. Nice deep single by Werkheiser, but it could be to the advantage of the Lewisburg wrestler.
This is a situation which has occurred throughout the year in our college wrestling broadcast. In on the deep single, defensive wrestler goes to his hip, moves his arm through the crotch exactly that way and tries to turn, get up on top so he can get some leverage and break the hands and slide through. So obviously
sometimes the referees take too long to call that stalemate. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, guys.
Put on the line and you're out of bounds. Ed Clavin, North Penn, Charlie McCullough, the late Charles McCullough, who at one time was executive director of the PIAA, Jay Patterson, who formerly wrestled at Myers High in Wilkes-Barre, John Togus, coached at York, and Pete Wolf, Terman Wolf, a coach at Hughesville High.
Larry, I've never seen anything like that down on the left as the wrestlers are wrestling.
Ready to go in the third period here. 45 seconds to go. It's still a 4-2 lead for Brett
Steps across. He may get a cross body ride and given the takedown. And does.
Nice move by Werkheiser.
6-2 with 33 seconds left in this last period of the championship bout.
Working that Turk, working it high, trying to keep his hips back.
Arms trapped in there, and he may stop it as potentially dangerous, and does.
Stop.
Now, that time it was potentially
dangerous on the arm there, guys.
Larry, I never saw anything like this.
There's about
Harry
500
Kolatz,
kids
right?
down there trying to get Kolatz.
Okay, get set.
Well, there's no question about it. Look at that. Get a shot of that. There, Carey could be signing his name for the next 2 weeks. 20 seconds remaining.
Just remarkable.
Werkheiser keeping his opponent under control and is 10 seconds away from being the champion for Wilson. And following his brother's footsteps,
Brett Werkheiser is the champion from Wilson High School by a score of 6-2 at 140 pounds. Runner-up, Mark Petrus of Lewisburg High here in the AA Championships. And in just a moment, we'll have the awards presented at 135 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 1990 235-pound